You walk into a billionaire's closet and expect chaos. Racks upon racks of designer drops, limited editions stacked to the ceiling, every color of every season. But here's what actually happens when you open the wardrobe of someone like Bernard Arnault, or the late Steve Jobs, or any quietly wealthy person who has truly figured it out. Almost nothing. A row of navy, a column of cream, charcoal hanging neatly in the corner, maybe 10 pieces, maybe 15. And every single one of them is perfect. That is not poverty. That is power. And today, we are pulling back the curtain on exactly how the elite build a wardrobe that never goes out of style, never needs replacing, and always, without exception, makes them look like the most put-together person in any room. The myth that's costing you thousands every year. Most people are playing a game they were never meant to win. Fast fashion brands release new collections every 2 weeks. Social media tells you what is trending on a Monday and outdated by Friday. And so you buy. And buy. And buy again. You have a closet stuffed with options and somehow nothing to wear. Sound familiar? Here is what the fashion industry does not want you to know. Volume is the enemy of style. The people who look effortlessly put together are not the ones with the most clothes. They are the ones with the fewest, chosen with ruthless intentionality. They have cracked the code that the wealthy have quietly followed for generations. It is called the capsule wardrobe. And once you understand how it works, you will never shop the same way again. What a capsule wardrobe actually is. The concept was originally coined by London boutique owner Susie Faux in the 1970s and later popularized by designer Donna Karan. But the idea itself is ancient. Royalty, military officers, and aristocrats across history wore uniforms not because they lacked options, but because they understood that decision fatigue is the enemy of greatness. Steve Jobs wore the same black turtleneck and jeans every single day. Mark Zuckerberg famously has a drawer full of identical gray t-shirts. Albert Einstein reportedly owned several versions of the same suit so he would never have to think about what to wear. These are not men who could not afford variety. These are men who understood that mental energy spent on clothing is mental energy stolen from everything that matters. A capsule wardrobe is a small, curated collection of timeless, high-quality pieces that work seamlessly together. Every item earns its place. Nothing is there by accident. And the result is an effortless, rotating selection of outfits that always looks intentional. The foundation, core neutral colors. Here is where it begins. Before a single item is purchased, the elite establish their color palette. And it almost always comes down to 3 anchor colors. Navy. It is the most flattering neutral on earth. It works in summer and winter, in boardrooms and on boats. Navy carries an authority that black can sometimes overplay and a warmth that gray can sometimes miss. A navy blazer over cream trousers is not just an outfit. It is a statement that you understand elegance without trying. Where navy anchors, cream lifts. A cream linen shirt, a cream cashmere knit, a cream tailored trouser. These pieces catch light, communicate ease, and photograph beautifully. Cream is what separates people who dress with intention from people who simply get dressed. Charcoal. Not black charcoal. The difference is subtle but essential. Charcoal is softer. It photographs more naturally. It pairs with everything. A charcoal wool coat worn over any combination of navy and cream looks like it came from the pages of a magazine every single time. Charcoal is the great equalizer of the capsule wardrobe. Build your wardrobe around these 3, and you have created a system. Every piece connects to every other piece. Every outfit is a deliberate combination, never an accident. The formula that changes everything, cost per wear. Now we get to the financial architecture of the capsule wardrobe. And this is where it gets genuinely life-changing. Most people calculate clothing cost wrong. They look at the price tag. The elite calculate cost per wear. The formula is simple. Take the price of the item. Divide it by the number of times you will wear it. That is your real cost. A $40 fast fashion blazer that falls apart after 10 wears costs you $4 per wear. A $400 Italian wool blazer from a brand with real craftsmanship that you wear 200 times over the next decade costs you $2 per wear. And it looks dramatically better every single time. The cheap blazer also costs you something the formula does not measure: credibility. In rooms where first impressions are built in seconds, the difference between quality and imitation is visible. Not always consciously, but always felt. The elite know this, which is why they buy once, buy well, and never look back. They are not spending more overall. They are spending smarter. A capsule wardrobe of 15 truly excellent pieces will cost less over a decade than the revolving door of mediocre purchases that most people cycle through every 2 years. The core pieces themselves. So what exactly goes into this wardrobe? Here is the architecture the quietly stylish follow. Start with structure. A single perfectly fitted navy or charcoal blazer. Not a suit, just a blazer. It elevates everything it touches, from jeans to trousers, from a simple white tee to a silk shirt. Add foundation layers. 3 to 5 shirts in the anchor palette. A cream Oxford, a white poplin, a light blue chambray. These are your canvases. They work under blazers, alone in summer, tucked or untucked depending on the occasion. Build in texture with knitwear. A heavyweight cream cashmere crewneck is one of the most versatile investments any person can make. It goes under a blazer in winter. It stands alone in shoulder season. It travels beautifully, holds its shape, and improves with age. Choose 2 pairs of trousers, maximum. A charcoal wool trouser and a well-cut navy chino. These 2 pieces, when paired with your shirts and blazer, create more outfit combinations than most people achieve with 20 pairs. Footwear is where taste lives. 1 pair of clean white leather sneakers. 1 pair of dark leather loafers. These 2 cover every occasion from casual to business casual to a dinner where you want to look polished without trying. Finally, a coat. 1 coat. A charcoal or camel wool overcoat that hits mid-thigh. Put it on over any of the above combinations and the entire look is immediately elevated. That is it. 15 pieces, infinite combinations, 0 confusion. Taste over trends, the philosophy that ties it together. Here is the lesson that the fashion industry has spent billions trying to suppress. Trends are for people who have not yet developed taste. And taste, unlike trends, never expires. Taste is knowing that a well-cut garment in a timeless color will serve you better than anything that is currently on a runway or trending on your social media feed. Taste is the confidence to wear the same cream cashmere knit in January and then again in October because you know it looks right. Taste is choosing quality over novelty, simplicity over spectacle, and longevity over the thrill of something new. The most stylish people in history, Cary Grant, Audrey Hepburn, the Duke of Windsor, were not chasing what was current. They were expressing something essential about who they were through careful, considered choices. That is the definition of personal style. And personal style, unlike fashion, belongs entirely to you. If you have been spending more and feeling less put together, this is your sign. Stop buying volume. Start buying intention. Pick your 3 colors. Apply the cost per wear formula to every future purchase. Build slowly, build deliberately, and build with quality. The capsule wardrobe is not a minimalist trend. It is a permanent philosophy. And the people who have truly figured out style figured this out first. If this changed how you think about your closet, follow for more breakdowns on how the elite think, spend, and build. Drop a comment below. What is the one piece in your wardrobe you would never replace?